Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk Thinker, right out here in the lab, in the wee hours in the morning. I do what I do for you. We got a good one going for you this morning. Let's go. You say it all the time. I'll continue to say it. All right, let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. I'm giving life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. Man, you have no idea. So let's go. Right Thinker's mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission for all my right thinkers to do just that. And if you pay attention and do the things I instruct you on, you do just that. Know yourself for yourself. I got you. Come on, let's go. The question, know thyself. Do you know you? When you get done right thinking philosophy, master that, you will. That's the goal. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them and not right thinking. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Those are right thinkers. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, excuse me, and knows not that they know is because they're still asleep at most people this time in the morning. My job is to wake them up. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers know that self. And to my yacht, be true. Today, we're going to one of my other areas of expertise, and I like it's called the stages. Right thinkers, let's talk about the 5 stages of consciousness. I threw one in there. It was 4, but I just threw one in there. Matter of fact, I threw 2 of them in there. Shh, don't tell nobody. So yeah, these are my concepts of the stages of consciousness. All about this. It's all mental. So let's go. Consciousness is being aware of your present state of mind. I'm woke. I know I'm interacting. I'm conscious. That's what conscious is, being aware of the present moment. That state of mind. That's one state. Okay. And that state of mind, knowing, knowing your position at this present time. Number 2, consciousness is having knowledge that what will serve you well by doing what? The right thing. Having knowledge, using it, it's all about doing the right thing. You have to be conscious of it. Remember, we're dealing with consciousness. We're dealing with the brain. We're dealing with thought process, okay? Being conscious is knowing right from wrong, past from present, light from dark, knowledge from ignorance. All those things that you are conscious of, that's cool. But if you're not implementing your consciousness of these things, you're really not conscious. So using what you know is part of being conscious also. When you're conscious, you know yourself through what? Your ego self, not your higher self. You conscious of who you are. I identify myself, Mark, aka P Funk, but we are conscious because of our name, who we identify ourselves with, and what we respond to. That makes us conscious of what we're doing. If you know spiritually, if you know you're spiritual, if you know the spiritual, you're conscious of the truth. Now you have to what? Live those truths to find out, do they really work and will they manifest anything if you practice them. Being conscious of what you're doing sets the tone for you to become what? awake. Become conscious. Being conscious doesn't mean you're awake. You're just conscious. Okay, listen. Now, next level. This is the unconscious state. Unconscious is being ignorant. Okay, not knowing. When you're unconscious, you go one of two ways. Either you got knocked the F out, as my man Rock would say. You got knocked the F out, yeah. Or you're just ignorant. Either one is not a good place to be. Unconscious is not the state that you want to be in. Not that or otherwise. Unconscious is being what? Unaware of your surroundings or your higher self, aka knowing yourself. Unconscious people are just that. Don't have a clue. That's what makes them unconscious, ignorant. Being unconscious is not a good state of mind. But a lot of us live in that state of mind comfortably. I'm just saying. To be in being unconscious is not a good state of mind to be in. Why? It's without knowledge. It's you without knowing. That's not a good state of mind. Obtaining, gaining knowledge, and using it is the right way to live. Ignorant people are the most unconscious, but they function on the what? Ego level. They're still going through life. They doing them. They exercising their right to be and do them, but they're unconscious of their higher self. They're ignorant of who they really are. Hence, unconscious. The master, there you go. Don't be upset with me. This is a fact. The masses are pretty much unconscious. Lo and behold, that's why I try to enlighten you to yourself. This is why I give my right thinking philosophy concepts every day to help you along the way if you choose that path to walk. I help you. That's what I do for you. Now, let's talk about that ego consciousness or man and woman conscious, meaning you just aware. Just enough. Watch this. Let me break it down for you. The ego conscious is being aware, but not enlightened. Again, conscious is, you know. Now, the ego conscious has a tendency to believe it's more than what it is. Hence, ego, self-gratifying. Being, watch this, being is not enough, but it is the start. Being conscious is not enough, excuse me. Being conscious, yeah, is not enough, but it's a start to help you to what? Raise your consciousness. At least you're conscious of you need to get better. That's a start. The ego thinks it's already better. So if you let it run, you'll think or you'll believe you're okay. Bad thought. Your consciousness, watch this, will be ran by your lower nature. It starts down here. You got to rise it. If you just take it what it is, it's just going to stay right there. Third degree, third level, don't get it done. On the chakras ring, you got to get past that third degree. That's the lower nature. Fourth degree starts with the empathy, the heart chakra. Another lesson. But yeah, that's the whole concept. Lower nature is from the waist down. Okay, understand that. Now, your consciousness being from your lower nature, ego self. And if you don't rise it, you'll just stay there and live your life on that level. Consciousness, okay, is stage number 2 after unconscious, but before subconscious or ego conscious. Definitely before the last one, which we get to, which is God conscious. That's what right thinking philosophy gets you to. Consciousness is only the third level of the 5 levels of consciousness. So just being conscious again won't get it done. It just means that you maybe aspire to be better. You may want to be better, but at least you're conscious of that. Conscious is like the third degree on a sonic order. You know a little bit, but you need more. Perfect example. You get 3 degrees, think you're a master mason. You know a little bit, but guess what? You need more. You need to get that 7. Okay? Master masons, if you got 3 degrees of masonry, go get more. It's useless. Won't get you in. Won't pass the scales of my yacht. So raise it. Okay. If you're just a master mason, raise your conscious level. Go to the red house. Roy Art, Rosicrucian, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, been there, done that. So the concept is to raise the consciousness. Just being conscious don't get it done. None of us are conscious. Walking around, yeah. I don't know nothing about nothing, but just the conscious. Okay, get the concept. Now, here go the framework. Subconscious is the showrunner. The heart pumping, the organs working in the body, the subconscious runs all of that. Okay, that's why he's the showrunner. And if you want to tap into your Akashic record, your higher consciousness, your subconscious is what you need to delve into. Like my man Ralph Smart, dive in deep, okay, infinity. You got to go deep to get things you want and deep inside yourself. See how deep you really are. Okay? Every swimming pool has a level. How many feet deep? How deep is your spirituality? Your subconscious is immense. Go on down and check it out. Sub meaning under. So there's a lot of stuff under there. Okay? Let's go. Your subconscious is your MVP. Why? It runs the body functions 24/7. When you're sleeping, subconscious is at work. When you're conscious, subconscious still working. Why? It's picking up all the other stuff that your conscious mind don't. It sees and knows all. Oh, I got my eye on. That's what the eye signifies. All right, here you go. The subconscious has all the answers. And if you know how to tap into it, aka the Akashic Records, higher self, yeah, it's all up there. It's all in here. Just gotta be able to know how to get the key, raise up and get up in there, and you got the world at your disposal. Right now, it's information. Anything you want to know, Google it. There's no sense of being ignorant about anything. Google it. The subconscious, watch this, aka all knowing, everything. You know what you knew or what you will know. And the subconscious is aware of everything. Subconscious is your third eye. When open through righteous living, you have spiritual sight, insight. You see things that other people not looking at. You have spiritual vision. I mean, you see the inner part of the person, okay, not just the outer. Last one. Mastery of your subconscious will lead you to the highest consciousness, aka you become God conscious. That's the highest level. Let's go. God conscious is what right thinking philosophy will make you. That's my goal, is to get you to know that you and God are one. That's being God conscious. Knowing thyself, God conscious. God conscious is the nihas. Hello. The highest level of consciousness, the highest level on the chakra ring. It's the tops. That's it. Knowing thyself is the end game. God conscious is the goal of all right thinkers, is to know thyself. Be conscious of the fact that you know who you are. You know your higher self, and you are one. Christ knew that, hence Christhood. What did he do? Study. They said from 12 to 30, nobody know what he did. Okay, how about putting the time and put the work in studying and learning and brought it to the world? Look what happened. Conceptually, biblically. All right, let's go. It's the concept there. It's the purpose there. And I understand that purpose. Most people who follow it don't even understand the purpose. That's because I'm a studier. I'm a student. I don't just blindly just follow somebody's lead. No. You got to prove me you know what you're doing. I want to do the same things. You can follow me. Why? When I tell you, you should understand I know what I'm talking about. Let's go. God consciousness is raising your consciousness, ego consciousness, and unconscious level to its highest level to know thyself. Becoming conscious, you will be your best self. Why? Because those are things you have to do to become God conscious. God don't frequent bad places. If you want him to come, straighten it out, clean it up, make it presentable, and he'll make his presence known to you. aka live right, do right, and you'll be fine. That's how it's done. Last one to wrap it up. I appreciate you tuning in. Being God conscious is what you become when you live, think, and be right, aka know thyself, become the right thinker, and all that'll be yours for the taking. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'm out. Got more for you. Don't worry about it. I got some more.